Hi, this is Claire from the Claire Batista Golf Academy. Today we're going to talk about uneven lies where the ball is above your feet and below your feet. But before we do that, please click the subscribe button below and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. So the first shot we're going to go over today is when the ball is above your feet. A couple things. We're going to play the ball in the middle of your stance. You can probably choke down on the club a little bit because the club's going to get to the ground sooner than if you were on an even lie. The other thing that I'm going to ask you to do is probably take a little more club. So instead of an 8-iron, hit a 7-iron. Meaning, or the reason behind that is because the slanted lie, the ball above my feet, my full swing is going to pull me to my heels. So I'm going to pick a club that I don't have to take a full swing on so I don't lose my balance. When the ball is above your feet, the ball is going to tend to go to the left. Now the swing is going to be a little bit different in the swing plane. So the angle that I swing the club back on. If I swing like a normal swing, I might find that the club goes into the ground too soon. This is almost like if I was playing t-ball in baseball. So if the ball were up here, I would swing more around my body. So that's going to be the same when the ball is above your feet. So again, I am going to ask you to take some practice swings. So if you don't bottom out in the right spot, you can make an adjustment. Maybe don't choke down quite as much, maybe choke down a little bit more. And just so you can kind of find where that club is going to bottom out to the ground. So again, ball in the middle, I'm going to choke down on the club a little bit, and I'm going to work that club path a little flatter than I normally would if I was on a flat lie. So remember those few things when the ball is above your feet, and that will help you hit better shots when you're on an uneven lie, when the ball is above your feet. The next shot we're going to work on is when the ball is below your feet, which is a toughie. The first thing you want to remember when the ball is below your feet, the ball would tend to want to go to the right. Okay, so you might aim a little bit left of target. We're still going to play the ball in the middle of your stance. But now we have to get down to the ball. So it's going to be very important during the swing that you keep your posture. You may even feel like as we come down, we're kind of sinking into our heels a little bit. So we don't want to go forward onto our toes and fall down the hill. The same thing, I'm going to ask you to take some practice swings. The backswing now is going to be a little different than when the ball was above your feet. Now the backswing will be a little more upright because the club has to work down lower because the ball is below. So what I want you to do, you may stand a little bit closer to the golf ball, feel the weight in your heels a little bit, so you're kind of working with the tilt of the ground. And I'm going to take some practice swings, probably not full swings because I don't want to lose my balance. So what we're going to do again is play the ball in the middle, bend at your hip joint, and then again the club's going to go a little more upright, and the ball will tend to want to go to the right a little bit. So that's a tough shot. So that when the ball is below your feet, you know, just really try to stay in your posture. Don't try to help it up. Ball in the middle, a little more upright. Ball then divot. It'll help. So hopefully these tips will help you when you're playing in those hilly conditions, when the ball's above and below your feet. If you like this tip, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram.